Here we go, here we go. 90 Wolf.
Here we go.
Hey!
Watch the twist.
Hustle, hustle. Ready?
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
On the set.
Check line 54. Line 54. Go.
Snap.
This is Hunt. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Here comes the boom. I see you.
And it's third down.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 5-4. Watch the flag.
Leo.
Check 25. Check.
Rock it.
Check.
Back to throw. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 72 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch it.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Yeah, baby.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 15, lining. 15 lining.
Yeah. You don't want nothing.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check. Watch 54. All right,
Look at me. Door.
Check 15.
Get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. This will be fielded at the 17. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Pollard, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Kill.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. First down, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
On second down, it's Pollard. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Throwing, Prescott. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Kill.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run on first down. Pollard, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second and 14.
Coming this way. Here we go.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Prescott from the gun. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Tighten up.
They'll run it with Elliott. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 16-yard line.
Patch it. Switch. Under 10. 10. 49.
Hey, Sam off. Hit it.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Check three.
The ball. They go.
Muscles him off. Room here to run. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So they connected on a short pass on 3rd and 1 to pick up the first, opting not to run it. Well, there was a lot of run after the catch all the way into the end zone.
On these short yardage plays, you often get man coverage in the secondary. Not every time, but oftentimes you do. So if you decide to go ahead and throw the ball, once they get away, especially on one like this, short pass, but now he just takes off and goes. How much rack did he end up with at the end of that one? Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense. 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
10-2 stop.
54. Hey. Check 24. Hey, watch this.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
You go tight. Hard. You got tight right there. Look. Squeeze. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Undercrush. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Prescott on the move to it, and he's going to go down again. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Let's go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6 as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
A throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Keep it up. Go. Check. Kill. Wide. Get wide.
Five.
To throw again, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Leo, smooth.
Switch gears. Shift. No. Off. Shift.
Hey, zoom. Be careful.
From the gun, Lawrence. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Go. 70, Indy.
Hey, they're scared. 54 is Mike. Check.
5.
I'm trying to collect. Hey, alert 3. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 36.
Get it.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Rock it.
Don't let him breathe.
Let's go.
A final shot before break. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Hey, kill! 27! 26!
On third down, it's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up fourth down. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Look at me! Door! Hey, stand up! Crouch! Watch it go!
Operating from the gun. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Throwing on third and long. Lawrence flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. A big third down play there for the Jags. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Hunt. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start second half.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to...
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
A gain of 12 yards brings up 4th down.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott looking deep in the direction. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
You can't block me. You can't block me. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's the 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Taken in at the 11. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. To throw is Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Prescott now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott flush to his right. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Prescott now. And that's Elliott, complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Get it, boy. Get it, boy.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
25, check 25, check 25.
Hard. Check. Blue draw, quarter. Get it.
From the gun, Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
And up.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
You must be Drew.
54.
Look, squeeze.
Walk 54, walk 54.
Stand. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. The open man is Westbrook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. Cooper was the intended target. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
Hey, check.
Kill.
Let's go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Keep playing, fellas.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Mike 55, Mike 55. You can't block me. You can't block out. You can't block me. Kill, kill, kill.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Ready?
On third down, Lawrence. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
It's just me and you.
Kill, kill.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but